Yeah, hi. This is a message to St. Clair County Board Member G.W. Scott Jr. from Caseyville. You know, it's not that I don't have a sense of humor, Mr. Scott, but I filed a public information request in September 20th, 2023, to see some information about a transmission that was installed in a truck. I never have got a correct paperwork or the original invoice or any of that necessary paperwork. Also, the database from the Secretary of State shows that the Village of Caseyville didn't own a 96 F Super Duty in 2022 when the repair was made. So anyway, if you can give me that, that'd be great. But would you do me one favor? You filed that lawsuit on September 20th, and then, I filed the FOIA on September 20th. You filed the lawsuit on October 4th, almost just barely 2 weeks later. It's a 73-page pile of shit, and I want you to come to court. Just explain the exhibits that you have. You've never filed a public information request. So I just like to know how you got all the documents that you put in your lawsuit. You got them in less than 2 weeks, and supposedly. So I just kind of like to know where it all came from, And then the biggest thing I'd like to hear from you is why your personal phone number is on the invoice and your dad's signature is on it. Now, there's no way in hell that the mayor went up to a transmission shop and picked up the truck. And anyway, I just like an explanation for some of those things. I just want you to come and answer for your exhibits. And I'm not going to, and the lawsuit would have been over today if you had shown up. You haven't shown up one time in almost a year and a half. So please, do me a favor, show up to court next time and testify. Be a man, explain your exhibits, and we'll get your lawsuit dismissed. And then you guys can go on and explain to the Village of Caseyville and taxpayers why the village is being sued, your village attorney is being sued, why you're being sued, and why Doug Stewart's being sued, and Chief Capitelli. And anybody in Caseyville, I challenge you, if you want to know why the lawsuit's there, go to your village website and look up the meeting, the regular board meeting and the committee meeting, and look at the minutes. And then you can look, I got the videos posted. Look at the minutes and read the minutes, and you'll understand exactly why the village, the chief, Mr. Scott, and Doug Stewart have all been sued. And then you can explain that to them. But your lawsuit's going to be dismissed, and mine's coming forward. And you can rest assured if it's the last thing I do. And anybody that thinks I'm just about getting money, that couldn't be further from the truth. I just want justice. And money is how assholes like Doug Stewart keep score. So I want as much as I'm due. Anyway, you want to vote for a guy like G.W. Scott? What's he going to do? Sue you the next time? Every time a citizen questions his spending or his conduct as a public official, he's a St. Clair County board member. And if anybody can tell me when the last time a public official sued somebody and won for defamation, let me know, okay? But the definition of defamation can be defined on December 20th, 2023 in your own village board meeting. And start about the 26th or 27th minute if you want to save some time. You're all welcome. I've told you all I can tell you about the Village of Caseyville. I don't really care who you elect. But all I know is the mayor's behind this, and so is his son. And they've been feeding off the Village of Caseyville for decades. And now it's going to cost the village, and it's going to cost everybody. And don't blame me for it. Thank Mr. Scott and Mr. Stewart.